Good, man. Good.
Back in! Yes,
Bernardo Silva makes Arsenal and Liverpool feelings clear with title prediction. With the Premier League enjoying a twisting and turning start to the new season, one Manchester City star made an honest admission about his side's chances. Bernardo Silva has admitted Liverpool and Arsenal's chances of winning the Premier League are currently greater than Manchester City's. Silva signed for the Citizens in 2017 and has only had 2 campaigns where he has not won the title with Pep Guardiola's side. Liverpool pipped City to the title in 2020 before cruising to the title last season. After dominating British football for so long, City endured a stuttering campaign last year, but still managed to finish in the top 3. Despite comfortably beating Manchester United 3-0 last weekend, City's title hopes have been knocked by a disappointing 2-0 home loss to Tottenham and a frustrating 2-1 away defeat to Brighton and Hove Albion. Considering their start to the campaign and the strong performances Arsenal and Arne Slot's side have put up this season, Silva believes his team are not the favourites to win the Premier League, though that doesn't necessarily mean anything just yet. The Portuguese international said to the official Manchester City website, "I would say that Liverpool and Arsenal are the favourites, but it's the beginning and last season everyone said Manchester City were the favourites. Last season the favourites were Manchester City and Arsenal. Liverpool were not a favourite and they won the Premier League. In the beginning you can't do a lot of maths. Of course we can speak for our team and say that our level is still not where we want it to be, but we know that if we reach that level, not a lot of teams can stop us. Until February, you cannot win the Premier League, but you can lose it. What we want is to come back to our level and get our level back to where we want it to be." City bolstered their side this summer with the signings of Tijani Reinders, Ryan Ait-Nouri, Ryan Cherki, James Trafford and Gianluigi Donnarumma, who cost a total of around £170 million. They also spent £175 million in the January transfer window, which saw Omar Marmoush, Nico Gonzalez, Abdulkadir Kusanov and Vitor Reis arrive. However, Liverpool's outlay this summer was even greater than both of City's windows combined, with Alexander Isak, Florian Wirtz, Hugo Ekitike, Milos Kerkez, Jeremy Frimpong and Giovanni Leone arriving for around £446 million. Determined not to be left behind, Arsenal also invested huge sums in the likes of Victor Gyökeres, Eberechi Eze, Noni Madueke and many others. City have an opportunity to put a huge dent in Arsenal's Premier League hopes this season. They travel to the Emirates Stadium on Sunday in a bid to jostle themselves back into title contention. The Gunners have already lost 1-0 to Liverpool this season, and a defeat to another title rival would be a huge body blow. Mikel Arteta's side are currently second, but defeat to City and other results going against them could see the Gunners drop out of the top 4. Mikel Arteta hails his trump card in keeping Erling Haaland quiet. He enjoys it. Gabriel Magalhaes has had the better of Erling Haaland in recent meetings between Arsenal and Manchester City, and boss Mikel Arteta has hailed his contributions go there and win. This was the simplicity with which Mikel Arteta described the task at hand that his Arsenal side faces on Sunday when Manchester City arrive in North London. Arsenal were handed one of the trickiest gauntlets of any side in the Premier League to start the season. Already having travelled to Anfield, losing desperately and unfortunately to Liverpool, they are now facing another title challenger within the first 5 matches. Arteta faces increasing pressure to deliver the dream accolades for Arsenal, and a win over City this early would certainly add belief to both his team and supporters. Equally, the other side of the sword would condemn the Gunners to back-to-back defeats in both their opening title-defining clashes. Yes, obviously winning those matches creates that conviction that you can go and win the game, but not just against them, against any opposition, Arteta stated. That's the feeling I have now with the team and the players individually, that we go to Sunday and we are there to win the game. That's it. History tells us, however, that these games have grown to become more than just about winning and losing, and even greater than the impact on the title race. a rivalry that has existed exclusively in the modern era, brought about by their presence in chasing the top honours. The narratives have grown, with Erling Haaland's arrival in Manchester a catalyst. Yet in the last 4 meetings, the Gunners have restricted the clinical Norwegian to very little, and in so doing, Manchester City, in general, have looked lacking in prospects. Gabriel Magalhaes has been a central figure to Arsenal's success in conceding just 4 against City in their last 4 league meetings, while they themselves have scored 8, winning twice at home, drawing the other 2 at the Etihad Stadium. Well, it's his qualities, Arteta said, on the Brazilian stalwart's capacity to stop Haaland. One of them is that he can get up to anybody in the world. He's someone that really enjoys the defensive part, the contact, the physicality. When the game has to get to that part, he enjoys it. That's a big quality to have, and it's very needed with someone like him as well, who is so physical. You need to have those qualities to be efficient. Although, when drawn on comparisons to classic striker-defender rivalries like Ruud van Nistelrooy and Martin Keown, he stopped short of making the link. "I don't know," he said. "I think it's efficiency, the word that you want to use with defenders. In relation to the quality of your opponent, how you're going to adapt your qualities to resolve a lot of situations. If you don't have to have any contact and it's not needed, even better." But Gabby has both. I think Miles Lewis-Skelly too has engaged in some controversial celebration antics, copying Haaland's celebration when scoring the 3rd goal in the 5-1 win last season. Arteta, however, made his thoughts very clear on the matter. Well, that was done, that's it. That's part of it. They've been in a lot of celebrations and non-celebrations with the past from a lot of teams. That's it. We learn from that, and every experience is to learn as well, and we certainly learned from that one. Arsenal confirm huge change with shock exit, and Josh Kroenke revamp planned latest Arsenal news as Tim Lewis leaves his role as executive vice-chair of the Gunners as the Emirates Stadium side shake up their board. Arsenal have announced a major boardroom revamp, with long-serving Tim Lewis leaving his role as the club's executive vice-chair. Lewis departs North London, having been a trusted advisor of the Kroenke family for nearly 2 decades. The 62-year-old has advised Kroenke Sports and Entertainment since 2007 and was appointed as an Arsenal director in September 2020. Lewis was then promoted to executive vice-chair in March 2023. Richard Garlick will become the club's chief executive officer, while Kelly Blaha and Otto Maley have both joined the board as non-executive directors alongside long-time KSE advisor Dave Steiner. Producer and director Ben Winston has also been appointed as a non-executive director. A statement from Josh Kroenke read, "We are delighted to promote Rich to CEO after an incredibly successful period as managing director of Arsenal. Rich has made an enormous impact on all fronts as we continue to strive to win major trophies, be financially sustainable, and put our supporters at the heart of everything. At this moment, we would like to thank Tim for his continued dedication and commitment to Arsenal in a period of transformational change for the club. He has played a pivotal role and ensured we are in a great position to continue to deliver our strategy in our ambition to win major trophies. In keeping with our desire to always move forward, we will strengthen our board with some exciting additions who will bring vast experience to the club across a wide range of professions. The group know and love Arsenal and will bring a different skill set and expertise while injecting fresh thinking and energy to support us all to achieve our ambitions." Lewis has advised Stan Kroenke since 2007, a period which included his initial investment into the club. Kroenke purchased a 9.9% stake from ITV plc in 2007. Lewis had reportedly built a strong relationship with current boss Mikel Arteta, and was crucial in the Spanish coach signing a new contract in 2022. He has also become increasingly prominent among Premier League chiefs. Lewis has reportedly been vocal in his opposition to takeovers linked to nation-states, while he is a huge supporter of the financial fair play rules currently employed by the top flight. Arsenal have enjoyed a positive start to the new season, despite the overhaul behind the scenes. They sit second in the Premier League after winning 3 out of their opening 4 games of the campaign. That positive start comes after a summer in which Arsenal invested heavily on transfers. The North London side spent around £250 million on new players throughout the transfer window, an amount that includes the £60 million addition of Ebereki Eze. Lewis apparently played a key role in that deal.